Lovelies. My name is Jessica and welcome to Makeup.misfit and welcome to day 15 of a very merry Jessmas. It is the 15th, which means it is my 50 Shades of Gold update today. And you guys, I think it's a pretty good update. So I'm just gonna dive right into it. I've been working on essentially 4 products. We're just gonna go through them, no particular order. So I'm gonna start off with what's in front of me, which is the Bath & Body Works Aromatherapy Body Cream. This is the stress relief and the scent is eucalyptus and tea. I'm not quite sure where I was when I first started, well, when I brought this in, I think it was last month, but I'm sitting right at this gold line, and I think with only this much left to go, I'll be able to roll this out next update, fingers crossed. I'm not very consistent with these, that's why I rolled it into here. But if I try to use this once to twice a week, I think I'll be able to knock the rest of this out. Of course, when I do use it, I use it all over, so it's not just my legs or just my arms. I do get a large surface or a large amount of this used up. So I'm thinking 1 more month and then I'll be able to roll this out, which would be awesome. I do have a few more that I need to work through. So as long as I can get one out, start working on another, I can kind of start rotating and moving those through because they're getting old and they should be kind of out. I need to stop buying them though. Haven't bought them in a while, but I need to stop buying them. Next, we're going to talk about an exciting one, you guys. It's the infamous Bath & Body Works spray in Champagne Toast. What my goal was to hit about this yellow banner here, just the top of it, and I was going to roll this out. Of course, my ultimate goal for this project especially is to try and use up my products, but I knew that this was going to take a very long time. It's been in a couple of projects, and it's just slowly working its way through. But you guys, I can finally roll it out. As you can see, it is like ever so slightly at the top or just below the top of the banner. So it is time for me to roll this out of this project. Now, I'll probably roll this into something in the future if I don't use it just on its own. I might do it that way. I've been using it as a room spray the odd time when I remember to. I try and spray it on daily, again, if I remember to, but I'm happy that I've made as much progress as I have right now. So we're finally rolling this out. I cannot worry about this for a little bit and eventually pull it in to something possibly in the new year. Next, this was kind of a spoiler if you watched day 2 of Jessmas. I started an advent calendar project pen. So last update, I pulled in my David's Tea advent calendar. So I don't actually have the calendar with me because I have all of my mini perfumes in it right now, but I do have all of the little tins, not all. I have like 3 of these candle jars full of them, but these were the little tins that held the tea. So on the bottom, you can tell this is this Magic Potion? This was my favorite tea. I love that I just happened to pull this one out to show you guys. Magic Potion was like the best tea. It's limited edition, so I would love to try and get my hands on it. Again, it was so good. Probably my favorite out of the bunch. But there was 24 of these in there. There was 4 of them that were already used up, so I had 20 to go through. Like I said, I have 3 of these candle jars full. So I have officially used up the 20 of them. Now, I believe it was Nikki Pearson who had asked if I was going to use the advent calendar as one product or if I was going to count each tin to make my way a little bit closer to 50 than I would if I just counted the advent calendar as one. So I'm kind of going to do both, I guess. I'm not too worried about trying to hit 50. I just kind of want to see how many products I'm able to get out of my collection that have something to do with gold. Next year, with the new shade color, I'm going to try and aim for the 50 products. So I think what I'm going to do is, because everything is down in the description box, I'll just put the David's Tea advent calendar and then in brackets be like 20 tins or something along those lines. So I'm kind of counting it as one, but I'm also going to count it as an additional like 20. So it is what it is. We'll just see how that goes. But I'm excited. I'm happy that that's done. That was an advent calendar from last year that I've finally decided to actually start using more of. Like I said, 4 of them were already finished, but I just kind of never really thought about reaching for it. It just kind of became a fixture in my kitchen. So I'm glad that's finally done. But some of those teas were unreal, like that Magic Potion one. So I'm really excited to actually keep these tins too for future reasons. Another advent calendar possibly next year, even though this one just started. But I like that the teas were written on the bottom. So if I do want to go and try and find them on David's Tea, and I remember which ones I liked, I can just pull one of the tins and go search. So that's super nice. Last but not least, we have the oh so hanging by a thread ABH Soft Glam and Norvina palettes. I had only a couple of shades left, so I decided to roll the gold into this project because I could not let go of these shades for one reason or another. Like I said, it was literally hanging by a thread. I had 4 shades out of both palettes left. I've been down to 3. I wanted to try and use up the gold that's in here, which of course had the most product. But as of a couple of days ago, I think the strings that have attached me to this palette, whatever those strings may have been, have finally been cut because I do not feel anything for this anymore. I am over this palette or these palettes, these shades, whatever, however you want to see it. I am kind of done. So with that being said, this is what it's looking like. There's no difference at all from last month. I think I wanted to hit side pan and I didn't last month. Haven't even touched it. This shade is done and this shade was also left. This is the one that I was focusing on for this project, but I'm done. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm finally going to end my soft glam and Norvina era and get rid of these 3 shades and just start fresh. I think that's kind of done. It's over. I'm no longer feeling the pull, the attachment, the whatever I was towards that palette. I'm good with that. So with that being said, that means I'm rolling that one out as well. So I am rolling out 3 items and I'm going to be pulling in 3 more. So I'm going to be working on 4 items, which I'm going to show you because they're right in front of me right now. So first and foremost, I'm excited about this one because I don't usually do this, but I'm pulling in a nail polish. And of course it's a Holo Taco nail polish. But this is called Lemon Spritzer and it's from the pastel linear, the pastel rainbow line or collection, sorry, from the linear holo line. You can just I'm trying to show you, right? Like it is so pretty. I haven't worn this on my hands or my fingers yet, so I don't know what it's gonna look like compared to my skin tone, but I want to try and reach for this, throw it into a look one way or another 5 times. So what's on my thumb right now is Pink Fizz, which is also from the Pastel Rainbow collection. So what I would like to do, because I've done it before, I just didn't have the shade, is to do a lazy gradient, which is a very beginner friendly introduction to nail art. It's a gradient, but you just brush like you normally would, but only do part of your nail or half of your nail, and then you take another one and you blend it together. You just swipe it on. You can take 2 or 3 shades and I find with the pastels it's easy to do that because they're so light that they're not competing with each other, and then if you do blend 2 together you get that one middle shade and it just looks so pretty. I don't know if I'm gonna have a photo. I will take a look, but I did do a pastel lazy gradient look quite a while ago. So if I can find it, I will post it. If not, I'm going to definitely try and do a couple more of those because I want to see what this looks like. I will definitely do a full nail because I want to see what it looks like compared to my skin tone. But with the holidays coming up, I'm not going to get very much use, if any use, between now and the next update. I have posted my help me pick my holiday mani videos and polls. So on the 7th it was my Christmas edition and yesterday was my New Year's edition. So Lemon Spritzer is not an option in either of those. If those are up, go vote, go chat in the comment section of the videos, let me know what you're thinking. I can try and pair this with that as well. We'll see how it goes. But I can definitely say it'll be in January by the time I start to wear this. I may try to wear it once. Can't guarantee anything, especially with the way that I plan on doing my nails over the next little while for a few reasons. It'll probably be January by the time I actually end up wearing Lemon Spritzer, but it is what it is. If it's in here until March, it's not a big deal. We are coming close to the end of this project because it's ending in April, so we've only got a few months, and even if it's here till the end of April, it's no big deal. So, like I said, my goal for that one is only to use it 5 times. Next, I'm rolling in another eyeshadow, but I'm not quite sure which one. So this is the Glamlite Chocolate Martini palette. This was my level 3 Project Level Up palette that I finished that project with. So the only difference is this brown shade down here, because not only do I use it in my brows, I dropped this palette again, another chunk of this shadow fell out. Luckily, that was the only one. So this is really the only like difference, because there's quite a lot of pan now. But I'm aiming for one of these two. Now I did have they've been swatched off, but I'm wanting to reach for either one of these two. I just haven't decided which one yet. So I think what I might do is just use it organically and just see what I end up reaching for. So these two, there's Rich and there's Cheers. And I think Rich is the light one. Yeah, so Rich is this one. Cheers is this one. So Rich and Cheers. I may use them together. If I hit pan on both of them by doing it that way, then even better. I haven't quite decided what I want to do, what I want to reach for. It just kind of depends on how I'm feeling, especially with the holiday season. So my goal is to hit pan on at least one of those. That would be ideal. And then last but not least, I decided to bring in a candle, because why not? I burn candles all the time. This one is from Bath & Body Works, and it is in Marshmallow Fireside. So you have the gold in the writing and a shade of gold as the lid. I love this candle. I've gone through like 3 of them before. I'll probably start burning this one tomorrow, because I only have a little bit left in the candle that I'm currently burning. So I'll probably burn that tonight, and I usually let it go for a while. So it'll probably finish itself off tonight, which means I can pull this in tomorrow. If not tomorrow, within the next few days for sure. And I just want to finish this off. Honestly, it's going to take me not long. Like I said, I burn them quite often. I burn them for a while. So by the next update, this should be gone, if not very, very close to it. As long as I burn it on a regular basis, which time of year, of course, I think I'm going to. So I would cross my fingers that this one's going to be done by next update, which would be really nice. So that's everything. Those are the 3 new products I'm pulling in. So I'll be working on the Bath & Body Works Stress Relief Body Lotion. I will be pulling in my Holo Taco Lemon Spritzer Nail Polish, one of the 2 gold shades from the Chocolate Martini palette, and then my Marshmallow Fireside candle from Bath & Body Works. So I'm excited. I'm hoping to have a couple of rollouts next update. Like I said, we're getting closer to the end of this little by little. So I'm curious to see how many products I can actually get through by that time. And then I'm excited to start the next one, which, like I had mentioned, I would like to actually focus and try to get through 50 products and not necessarily just see how many products of this certain color I can get through within the year, because I haven't started this project at the beginning this year, last year. So hopefully the new one I will be able to, but that's not for another few months. So we will chat about that at that point. But that is everything. So day 15 is over. Thank you guys so much for watching. We are moving on to day 16, and I will see you guys all then. Bye.